Today's feature is on Myrtle Grove in Whitefield, which is just off Radcliffe New Road and close by to the newly refurbished Goats Gate Public House. It's a fantastic location. We're within walking distance of everything that Whitefield has to offer, such as the bars, the restaurants, and of course the Metrolink. And today's property is this executive 4 double bed detached family home. It's also got 3 reception rooms because the garage has been converted. It's got a huge south-facing rear garden, so if you're a young family, that's going to be ideal. But if all of that living space wasn't already enough, then there's still so much more potential to make it even bigger. Now, when you combine a property of this style in such a desirable location as we are right now, then I'm fairly confident that this is going to turn out to be somebody's forever home. It's going to tick a lot of boxes for so many people, and I'm confident it won't disappoint. This is the entrance hallway, and it's a great start to the home. As you'd expect, we've got a downstairs toilet here, just tucked beneath the stairs. It's such a spacious area, this, and I always like that in a big family home. It's a nice, welcoming entrance. And then just through here, well, this is the first of those 3 reception rooms, and this is what I would call the main living room, I suppose, or a bit of a snug. It'd be your evening room in most family instances. It's front facing, so there's a nice big window. It's really tastefully decorated as well, and that's a theme throughout. And then step on through towards the rear of the property, and this is where we find the second reception room. Now, this is the biggest of the downstairs rooms. Again, you've got another seating area over here, so this would probably be a bit of a lounge diner. Here's where the dining area is at present. You've got those French doors there leading out to the garden. More on that later. And then through the door just behind me over there, well, that takes us on into the kitchen. Now, when I first came here, I wasn't expecting the kitchen to be quite as big as it actually is. It's a really impressive size. And when you think about the size of all the other rooms so far, you can see that there's plenty of square footage to this ground floor. Now, I do like the fact that it steps out here because you've got dual aspect windows letting in plenty of light, but it's all about the potential with this one. No doubt you're going to want to come in and probably upgrade this kitchen, but you could look to take the house right across the back and extend even further to give yourself that extra space. You could even go through this wall here into that dining room that we've just been in, or that lounge diner. Or as a third option, you could look to even go through this wall into what is now the converted garage. And to look at, you would never think that it was a garage. It's now a 3rd reception room. In fact, it's currently used as somewhere to work from home. You've even got some fitted wardrobes in there, so you could perhaps use it as an additional bedroom. But if you are looking for those multiple reception rooms, then I think this layout is going to work absolutely perfectly. But my favorite part about this house is just how versatile the living space is. It gives you so many options. Okay, so onto the first floor and into this landing space, and what an impressive area this is. And from here, we get access to all 4 of those double bedrooms and the main family bathroom just behind me. Now, as I referred to earlier, the bathroom is ultra modern. It's got a lovely tile finish. In fact, it's only recently been installed. It's got a nice white modern suite, as you would expect. And in terms of those bedrooms, well, they're all really equal in size, and I don't even know which one to start with and which one we would class as the master bedroom. You really are going to be spoiled for choice. So we've got 2 fantastic size rooms that are front facing and 2 fantastic size rooms that are rear facing. So when you come and view this property with your family, I'm confident that there's going to be no arguments over who gets which room. And just while I'm on the landing, before we go outside, I want to make a point about just how impressive this space actually is, because it can go underappreciated. And I love the fact that it's got the nice big window at the front, because I've got ideas about what I would do here. Now, you probably don't need to make this house any bigger than it already is, but I know one of the neighbours has done this and I've seen it in other homes. So at the minute, the stairs come up just in front of the window there. But if you can imagine flipping those stairs around, and it is a bit of a big job, but it's doable. If you flip those stairs around and came in from that end, all of a sudden, you'd have all of this space just behind me here, which could be turned into a 5th bedroom. So if you imagine putting a door here, you'd have that extra, albeit a small room, but that extra bedroom. Now, today's weather might not suggest it, but believe it or not, this is a true south-facing rear garden. So on days better than today, you're going to have the sun right on the back of you all day long. But it's the potential that I want to talk about. And I referred to it in the kitchen earlier on about perhaps bringing that extension right out across the back to give you even more internal space downstairs. But with it being a detached home, I'm sure that, subject to planning of course, there's no reason why you couldn't even be doing a double extension on this. And if you were to do that, you'd still retain a huge amount of garden space.